we must start pushing on intent. We should fix our intent, not our ability to check the box. I have come to realize something remarkable. Growing up in a family liquor store business where your business paid for your life, so this was not about awards or weird reports or theory, this was life. And then going into, startup world where I invested, it was life. To come into corporate land over the last decade, I am fascinated by the ability of corporate America and global corporate organizations to have somehow systematically eliminated common sense from the equation. If common sense had a place in current big business, we wouldn't even need to talk about HR. It's people. It's always gonna be people. Nobody's paying more attention to blockchain and AI and machine learning and all that than me, and I promise you, it's going to be people. Until the robots come along and kill all of us, which I think they might, it's going to be people. We have to start getting much smarter around hitting costs. Letting go of somebody to hit a number who's kind of something on the numbers, but is the beat, the heart, the glue, and that makes 12 other people want to come to an organization. That person needs to be rewarded financially, not fired. And before this gets way too foofy, I want to remind everybody that I think of my organization as the honey empire. I am out here to put everybody out of business. I want to win. I want to build the biggest company in the world. I want to buy the New York Jets and win a Super Bowl and then die. Not knowing anything about the real world because I was a terrible student and I was completely 100% focused on the end consumer, always lemonade stands, baseball cards, the wine business, VaynerMedia. I didn't even know these conversations existed. I don't even understand what we're debating. How can you have an organization when the asset is people, where that is not the thing we spend the most time? And then I understood, oh, weird, right. Because I was a DNF student, I'm not good at black and white, but I dominate gray. I dominate gray, right. People don't have the emotional, intuitive luck of the draw. Some of you, I'm looking around, some of you were just born really pretty. Some of you are fast. Some of you are tall. Some people just get it when it comes to people. And if you get it when it comes to people, you have to start leaning into things like empathy, compassion. You have to become much more thoughtful. All our political stuff right now, nobody's deploying any empathy to anybody. Everybody's on tilt. Everybody's on their point of view. That's happening in our society. It's happening definitely within the four walls of our organizations. And at the tippy top, this is just one bad game of Wall Street. And I'm not mad at Wall Street, even though, I'm not mad. I'm mad at games that have to be played in every 90-day terms, and if you don't play within that 90 days, you become vulnerable. It's very easy to be the head of people and make decisions around people and be mad at the CEO and be mad at her, but you're not the one on a phone call with investors, on Wall Street every 90 days explaining why. Don't worry, everybody who's put their money into us, a lot of it. Good news, I know that our money looks real bad, but everyone's super happy. Most CEOs don't have the luxury of having enough control to let that play out and really manifest within a decade. Most don't even care. Let me promise you one thing. If you have some North Star of nirvana, of businesses that really care about people, and your company, in one way or another, ladders up to something that is publicly traded, please stand up and leave Dallas now. I mean that. Do not be naive. And there's nothing necessarily massively wrong with that, but delusional ideology of the game you're actually playing always leads to frustration. It's just the way it is. You wanna be 100% centric around the people narrative? Go become a weird Yoda in a cave in Peru. Because if you're in a business that has a P&L that has to hit numbers, the other part's gonna be part of the equation. But I argue that it has gone ridiculously too far. That in the consolidation of corporate stuff and good students that like numbers and Excel sheets, we have lost so much of what SMBs and family businesses have run on, which is the nuances. I, out of sheer luck that my parents had sex at the right moment, have the DNA that I pull very hard from both sides. I pull very hard from both sides. I will always choose long-term people because when I look at my retention of my employees, I realize the speed in which they navigate through knowing each other. And most importantly, when you have an organization that has limited amounts, because you can't change everyone's DNA, and cynicism's really cool, but when you can suffocate and over time eliminate fear from your organization, very good things happen. If employees didn't spend all their time trying to outmaneuver Karen because they're both trying to kill each other politically, they might actually achieve the task at hand. This level of common sense and human truth will play out. I do not know who the 6-year-old girl in Tennessee right now is that's going to invent the system to score this, but before I die, this will become mappable, and we will actually start the process of swinging the other direction. This is just the way it's going to be. If you are in the game right now and do not realize that we will continue to go down a process of looking at the nuances of employees, leaders that can balance the yin and yang of creating a culture, an environment. And by the way, since all the leaders are here, can we just stop checking the boxes for the sake of checking the boxes? Are we really gonna be a culture that pats ourselves on the back for hitting a diversity number? Really? We must start pushing on intent. We should fix our intent, not our ability to check the box. That's how we'll get to where we all wanna go. This is not a sink issue, this is the well.